right, and we do have breaking news, a warning from Ukraine now that radioactive substances could be released from the Chernobyl nuclear power plant because they can't cool the spent fuel rods after its power connection was severed. Now, Russia is in control of that facility. Joining me now is Joel Rubin, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State and former Policy Director at Plowshares Fund. It's a global security foundation focused on nuclear nonproliferation and conflict resolution. Joel, thanks so much for being with us. What does this mean? Decode that for us.
John, it's great to be with you. This is a very dangerous situation. The IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, has been warning for several days now of a potential catastrophe because of Russian control of nuclear facilities. So cutting off electricity at Chernobyl, eliminating its ability to cool, could risk meltdown. Chernobyl, as we all know, is the site of the original nuclear catastrophe in the former Soviet Union, then the Soviet Union. It contaminated unending kilometers of farmland, harmed thousands, tens of thousands of people. And this is extraordinarily reckless. It's energy extortion, nuclear energy extortion in this case. And it also is extortion of the Ukrainian people because it's going to harm their ability to gain heat, have electricity. This is a diabolical maneuver by Vladimir Putin.
Well, look, I suppose we don't know for sure if this is being done on purpose or whether it's just ineptitude. Either way, the consequences could be the same. I think the Ukrainians are saying that they have diesel generators which can do the work for about 48 hours. They're running out of time. What does happen if you can no longer cool these spent rods?
Well, I'll tell you, the reason I believe this is intentional is because it's not as if Russia wasn't warned about this, and it's not as if Vladimir Putin hasn't been signaling time and again that he wants to use nuclear energy or nuclear weapons as a tool in his arsenal in this illegal invasion of Ukraine. And so if we don't get control of it, if the international community, Ukraine, scientists don't get control of this facility, don't get it running, don't get it cooling again, off of diesel but onto legitimate electricity that's reliable and sustainable, then there is a risk of a meltdown, and that cannot be something that is continually held as a trigger to the head of Ukrainian people or Europe.
I get your point here. Cooling the spent fuel rods is not some ancillary concern. It's the job. That's what you do to manage a nuclear power plant. And if that's not happening, obviously, a huge concern. Joel Rubin, thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.